besties, gather around, because I have a warning for you guys. And if you are coming across this message, you are seeing it in the nick of time, because you are naturally a helper, and right now you kind of need to move more encrypted. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you need to move a little bit more encrypted right now, because you're wanting to be forgiving and forgive a couple of people. I'm getting like one, maybe 1 to 5. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with 5 different people where you kind of put their feelings first, and you are aware of this. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are definitely aware that you do this with these particular people. Like, it could be a person in business, a person that you work with, a peer, a friend, somebody that you collaborate with. This could be a neighbor, a sibling. You guys will know who they are. But there is something that you're not seeing, and this rejection is your protection to not help certain people at this time. If you are even getting an inkling that you are not supposed to help them, then this is definitely your confirmation to maybe not help them. Okay, and it's like God's going to know that you're not helping them because you don't want to. You're not helping them because there's a karmic lesson here involved. There's something very serious involved where you're not supposed to just be doing things for them. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing motorcycles. So confirmation. You guys are not supposed to be helping this person. You are either not supposed to be helping this person, or you're not supposed to be all buddy-buddy with them, or you're not supposed to be asking or befriending or reconciling. There's a couple people that they've already done you dirty. They have already given you empty promises. They've already shown you unrequited love where you care more. And some of these people are dismissive of you or belligerent with you. They poach on your person, or they want to poach on your life, or they're laughing behind your back. And you already know who this is because you're already moving cautiously. This person likes instant gratification. They're going through some type of public embarrassment. So they are really trying to overcompensate. Okay? The people that you're dealing with right now, they are definitely trying to overcompensate. Like, they didn't ever give empty promises. Like, they didn't ever go through scarcity. They're not going through this karmic lesson. They're in denial. They're in denial. And maybe at one point they gave you a bunch of information, but they don't anymore. They are now encrypted. And God is giving you a message to also act encrypted as these people are acting with you. You guys can feel the vibe in the room. There's a lot of key factors that these people leave out with you when they're speaking to you. You're not cautious around them for no reason. These people like a lot of attention. They don't care if it's negative attention. They don't care if it's positive attention. Some of them are self-obsessed, or they think that you are. There's this jealousy around your happiness. And these people just are not happy. Whatever it is that they're going through, they're not happy. And you have been trying to help them. And they don't even deserve it. And you probably know that they don't deserve it. But you have a big heart, and you are in a space to help some of these people. But you keep getting resistance. You keep being met with resistance. So that's like red flag number 1. And there's spiritual support coming in for you specifically, and that spiritual support is not supposed to go to them because they don't care. They don't care, or they only do things for looks, or there's too many opportunities that await you, and these people aren't coming with you. So kind of think about it that way. And if this is family that you're dealing with and you know you shouldn't be helping them, but you're trying to help them, remember that if they showed gratitude, if they were optimistic, if they acquainted you with the facts, then maybe things would be different, but right now they're not. You guys are dealing with people that are trying to act like they're encrypted, but it's very deceptive. These people have lied to you about certain things. They have never really done right by you, though they try to make it appear that they've done right by you. Let's say one of them stole from you, and they're looking at you like, well, I don't steal from you anymore, so you should be grateful. Like, riddle me what? Like, but seriously though, that's how they're looking at you. Like, I'm not effing you over anymore, so you should really thank your lucky stars. So I feel like God's up there. Like, you better stop trying to help whoever that is, because you don't want to get in the way of their karmic lesson. These people are so self-obsessed, but in the weirdest way. They do this to make it seem like I'm doing better than you. They're very competitive with you. So God wants you to know they're karmic in your life. They are going through karmic lessons and karmic setbacks. They are trying to make things look like they're on the up and up. But you need to be very, 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 very careful giving these people information. They care about attention that they get and it being in a positive light, but they also don't care about being the villain. It's definitely like Jekyll and Hyde. You guys are dealing with people that are like Jekyll and Hyde. And because you've been moving cautiously, let's say you had a plan to help them, but then you stopped the plan because like different things were happening. That's not for no reason. You're moving cautiously. And you know you're being met with some type of resistance to not help somebody. Whether it's lending them money, connecting them with others, giving them some of your resources, borrowing something, lending something. You're being told stop. Because they need to do the work. And they haven't done the work. You guys have had to go through lessons and you still came out grateful. You've brought things back to life. That's a perfect affirmation for you guys. I got it out the mud. I bring it back to life. You are about to get a lot of public attention. And you're needing to be more mindful of the company that you keep and the company that you interact with. Because this is how they're looked at. Child's play. These people, they act out. They're very immature. They could be older than you. Or some of them even younger than you. Acting like they're more well off than you. But this is how they're looked at. You guys need to be encrypted and move privately right now, but more secretly. You need to be careful of the information you give to other people or who's listening when you're giving out information. But you have spiritual support coming in. These people are mad at you because you are independent and you don't need them. There were many times where these people were not there for you. They were not around, and they in fact kicked you when you were down. These people kicked you when you were down. Now the towers are falling in their life, and now they need your help. But they are resentful of the fact that you can even help them after all that you've been through. And God wants you to know, the divine wants you to know, that the main reason things aren't working out for them right now is because of the minimal effort towards the right things. They don't have the focus. Their priorities are not straight. And because of their lack of gratitude. They keep showing me the 5 of Cups. Or I keep envisioning the 5 of Cups. They're like, all these cups are busted. I got nothing. Why do they have what they have? I have nothing. And God's like, there's still a couple cups right there full. But they don't see that. They're too busy looking at the ones that are broken and looking at you like, why are they the 9 of Cups? Why are they the 10 of Cups? Like, they feel like they should be further along than you. And so a way that they stick it to you is that they're very dismissive of you. And then when they're around others, they're very belligerent with them. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. When they are around you, they are dismissive. They act like they didn't see you. They can't say hello. But when others are around them and you are also around, they take out all of that aggression on those people. And you know that it's intended for you. They look like a fool all the time. And so there's some kinks still being worked out with what their karmic lessons are. And God wants to remind you that you have resuscitated so much in your life. You cannot forget that. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you cannot forget that these people laughed when you were down and out. They thought they were better. Oh, my hands are tied, I can't help you. They acted like they bumped their head. And God wants you to know that their scarcity is not your problem, though you feel bad. For some of you guys, this could be your brother, your sister. You're like, I want to help them, but they're going to F it up. I want to help them, but they're being encrypted. How can you help somebody that's lying to you? How can you help somebody that isn't acquainting you with the facts? They're not telling you the full story. God's rejection is your protection. And you are seeing this play out a lot in every aspect of your life. Okay, you guys are busy working on your manifestations by doing less. And for a lot of you, that could be really hard. There's certain beliefs, limiting beliefs that you are learning to get rid of. And so this is to show you that you're always doing the work. You're always putting your best foot forward. And what are they doing? They're mad. They're salty. They're not working on anything. And now they could work a lot, but they're not doing any of the inner work. They're not grateful. They're not praying. They're not self-improving. And their priorities do not align with yours. That's why you guys can only really be around them for so long. Some of you, confirmation, there are many doors that are opening for you. Many, several, where you are going to get a lot of recognition and a lot of attention. And these people are only going to try to stop that because they already see this in you. Now, there are certain things that have been encrypted that they don't need to know, so be really careful with that. Let's say you guys are doing really well for yourselves and you have a friend that wants to come work at your job or collaborate with the people that you collaborate with, but you know they don't have good work ethic. Do you know what I mean? It's like referring somebody, helping like in any way, shape, or form, that's not going to work because they're not giving you all of the facts to begin with. And there's certain information about how you obtained all of these connections, how you obtained all of these things that you do not need to be sharing with them. And that's another reason why your spiritual support is coming in to protect you. So it might be, depending on how close you are to this person, you're like, I can't be the hero for them. I can't stick my neck out for them because they would not do the same and they don't even do it for themselves. Riddle me what? You can't stick your neck out for someone that don't even do it for themselves and definitely wouldn't do it for you. So you are going to be moving on from trying to reconcile with certain people, trying to help certain people, 1 to 5 people that you guys are dealing with. But you are going through a level up because of your gratitude. You are going through a level up because of the intense shadow work that you've been going through. You think it's easy to look at all the bad parts of yourself? Like, who wants to do that on a Tuesday? My besties be doing that on a Tuesday. You are resourceful. You don't look like the things that you've been through. And some of these people, they don't understand how you're still happy. They don't understand the awakening that you've gone through. They just don't get it. Okay? You guys could be dealing with a hostile work environment. These people, they're always trying to make you feel small in very sneaky, like, ways. And then for if it's your family, they create a hostile work environment or they can't hold a job. These people are constantly crashing and burning. It doesn't matter how much it seems like they might have it together for a little bit. It always crashes and burns. And people always go easy on them. There's something about these people where people always go easy on them. And that also needs to be a red flag to you. Like, they're not getting any growth out of that. This is how these people see you right now. They always land on their feet. How? How are they that happy? How are they that resourceful? How did they get what they got? Even if you told them, they wouldn't believe you. Even if you told them, they wouldn't do the work. But for some reason, I'm getting that you guys need to be careful with engaging with them. Because you being naturally nice, you might tell them some things you're not supposed to. And you're like this sweet little bunny around all these wolves, around all of these tricksters. You're still going to land on your feet, but you might have some scratches. You feel me? You might have some scratches. And if you look in the background, there's this other wolf howling at the moon. So your guides are trying to show you, like, hey, they are all around you. You're going to land on your feet, but you don't need to go above and beyond for them. You do not need to go above and beyond for them, because whatever they're doing is going to crash and burn, and it needs to be on their side of the street. And you know what's crazy is I heard a motorcycle at the beginning of this, and that is a motorcycle that crashed and burned. I don't know what type of public embarrassment they're going through. They could have been demoted. They could have lost money. They could have burned through money. And now they're looking at you like, what the heck? They really tried to distract themselves. If they have to actually be around you, they really try to distract themselves. Like, I don't see them. I'm busy. But they don't feel stable. They don't feel safe. They're not good at communicating. This is another reason why they can never really be, like, close with you. They always disappoint you. They're never clear. They never follow through. They never mean what they say. They fluff things up. And then they forget. You always leave them feeling like heavier or like more confused or just more, I don't know, feeling like you are in charge of your life, because they really be acting a fool when they're around you. Whoever these people are, they do really weird things to get your attention. Like, whoa, really weird things. Okay, hold on. They really don't like that you see through them. And the reason why they don't like it is because you don't say anything. You don't try to embarrass them. Not that, like, you're that type of person, but, like, you guys don't try to embarrass them or mock them or... But, depending on who this person is to you, like, if they're an authority or if they've abused that in some way, you're not really, like, down with it. You just are like, why would I say anything? They're not gonna cop to it. They're not gonna say, yeah, it was me being weird. But I'm getting this person always lets you down. So you are at the end of, like, rebuilding after major setbacks. They are not supposed to come in or be anywhere around you while you're rebuilding this. While you're rebuilding this empire. And so they're really Queen of Swords in reverse. This person speaks very ill. Like, their language is foul. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys are dealing with a couple of people. They hide who they are. They hide their feelings, but you see them and you feel them. And then there's others of you where they speak just like, you're like, who talks like that? They do. They do. It's very vulgar. Okay, you have a couple of them that you're dealing with. Their language is like, what? But either way, they are very deceptive in the way that they communicate. Seven of Swords. This person does not have good intentions but to use you. And God is saying, I will not let them. God will throw tower after upheaval, after setback. Even if you're reaching out your hand, it's just gonna, like, it's not gonna happen. You're not allowed to just give them a handout. Give them a helping hand. They could feel like there's this electric force around them when they're even asking you or hinting towards it. But they don't listen to their intuition. They do not listen to their intuition. They are going through a lot of pain and sadness and betrayal in their own life. But they're always trying to make it appear as it's something else, and you sniff it out. Or like, I don't know why I don't have the whole story. You never have the whole story with them. You never have the whole story with them. But there's a lot of concern for your opportunities, if they can easily distract you. Some of them have already been knocked down a couple times, so they're just angry with you because they already know the outcome if they keep trying it. So they're just taking it on the other people around you. Wow. Okay, can I get some love advice? Anything out of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here. Bulldoze. Be careful around anyone in your love life that tries to gaslight you and bulldoze you with any type of aggressive behavior. They leave others feeling frightened or unsure of themselves. And they don't know how to get out of their own way, regardless of others. So you see them sabotaging themselves, okay? Because I'm definitely getting that some of these people you do care about. Not all of them, but some of them. Or you could be dating somebody like this. And you're like, I love them and I see their potential. They have so much potential. And they don't know how to get out of their own way. And whenever you're done dealing with them, you always feel unsure. So that's a big confirmation. I literally just said that. You always feel like you don't know where you stand with this person. Nothing's ever good enough. They're always comparing other people to you. Like, you could be number one today, but you could be number two tomorrow. Or 5 seconds from now. Whoa. When you guys deal with them, it will always be an emotional heist. Drains others emotionally and mentally. So this person is corrupt. And they don't care if you feel safe. They don't care if they uproot your stability. They are getting, Spirit is saying they are getting more and more dangerous to be around. They deplete others while emotions are ignored and not being met or acknowledged. Remember I said they were dismissive? They are dismissive. They kicked you when you were down or pretended they didn't hear you when you were down. Allows grief to consume and dictate actions. Moving forward, feeling hopeless, gives up too easily, feels undeserving of love and happiness. And this is what you see in them. You understand that grief and that sadness, and you're like, oh, they just need somebody to believe in them. But God is saying, not right now, and not here. Not here and not now, not with them. You see this grief that consumes them. You see this sadness that consumes them. You see that it dictates everything that they do, and you can tell that they feel undeserving, so you want to help them. But they stash things. They hide resources. They hide love. They hide promises. They hide things from you. They like to keep you in the dark because they feel like it's a way of sticking it to you. No matter how much you've helped them, they look at that as a way to stick it to you. What in the frick? And you guys could be drawn to them because you're definitely clearly polar opposites. You guys could naturally hype them up because you're very understanding, but I feel like you're not going to be doing that anymore. You are not going to be doing that anymore because God wants you to know that they are poaching on your life. Not by taking what you're offering, by taking what you don't want to offer. What in the world? Yeah, they always have one foot in, one foot out. They always have crocodile tears. They always have a sad story. Then they feel upset that they told you the sad story, so then they flip it and flop it. Comes back crying, returns when others have healed and moved on, begs for forgiveness, but they're always on repeat. Fake tears. It's when they do something bad, something like real karmic for their vanity, and they're them starving for attention. They're like, oh, I don't understand what happened. Like, they rage, they're belligerent, and then they're like, oh, well, I'm emotional, that's just how I am. Like, you also worry about them isolating themselves. You guys care a lot about their mental health, more than they do. So, these people also have an infatuation with you, where they're easily infatuated, and then they lose interest easily. This person is also a ticking time bomb because they suppress a lot of emotions. They lack communication, and they hold back feelings. They're unwilling to share. God is saying, why? What are you doing? Send them love from over there. Pray for them from over here. No pity party. Does not feel bad for others. So as they want a pity party from you, oh my gosh, I had to use my savings. I went through this. I went through that. All I'm thinking, where were they at? Where were they at when you were going through what you were going through? Where were they at? Does not feel bad for others if they are going through personal emotional issues. Dismisses other people's pain. Dismisses other people's pain. Chooses one over another. Abandons responsibilities and obligations, infatuation, because they have to have their cake and eat it too. Criticizes partner after partner brings up issues that may have been bothering them. So no matter what you bring up, you're going to be criticized for it or gaslit for it. That's not what happened. Like, you're never being seen by them. And this person, most of all, is very stingy. And the reason why you guys need to be careful around them is they penny pinch. They don't give up their money willingly. What do I always tell you guys? I don't need a rich man. I need a generous one. You guys need to be around people that are generous because you're always willing to be in that flow of money, or that energy. The flow is what you guys are learning to do. So you can't be around or giving to people that don't give, that hold on to things. If you are holding on to it and it's never moving, then it is stagnant. It's not growing. It's not moving. It's not circulating. And you guys are dealing with people, they will gladly spend other people's money. They will gladly split everything down the middle. They will gladly take it up out of your pocket. So you have a lot of people pocket watching you that they're like, oh, let's go Dutch. Oh, I forgot my card. Oh, let's split everything down the middle, or let me spend your money. Some of them are that rude where they will just let me spend yours. I don't care. So you guys need to be careful if this is somebody that you're dating that does this. The reason why God is blocking it is because they're stingy. You don't need to be around anybody stingy. You guys don't need to be around people that do that. You guys need to be around generous people that believe in you, because when you have blessings coming in, and then there's more blessings coming in, if I can give it the words out, there's more blessings coming in. These people are not supposed to get those blessings. I cannot. I hope what I said made sense. They emotionally heist and they want to take the money. Like, what? No. Yep, you guys are generous. You enjoy treating people. God knows this about you. So God's like, I will hold what you got going on. I will pause it if you think you're going to go give it over there. Sometimes that be happening. Sometimes our money has a muzzle on it, a chokehold, because we want to go give it to so-and-so. And we're not supposed to be doing that. And that's frustrating. That is frustrating, because you guys are definitely giving and kind, even when you know it's to the wrong person. Okay, so let me, I have an angel number coming in for you guys. It's 3322. If anybody wants to drop that in the comments, the definition, look for the signs, pay attention, expect an answer. You guys are thinking a lot of thoughts about helping certain people or maneuvering a certain way around people that don't like you anymore, or they're back from the past. And you're like, oh, I have to deal with them again. So just be careful, because you're about to be showered with blessings. So certain people are not supposed to be around you right now. Like, not at all. Not at all. Okay. And then last but not least, we have new opportunities. Declutter your life. Because you are getting a glimpse into the magical gateway. You are being spiritually supported. These shower blessings are coming in. You are supposed to remove certain people. Love them from afar. Pray for them from afar. You can still help them without helping them, because the power of your prayer and your good intentions and your good thoughts alone is kind. Praying for them to find the light or want to self-improve, because there are certain things that these people are gonna have to go through before they get it, because they're not even close. Some of them, they're not seeing that they're being ungrateful, that they're being mean, that they're being dismissive. They've got a lot to learn. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys a dragon message, because I almost forgot. And I have one dragon message. The path ahead will be different. From now on, you will follow the path of transformation. Pay close attention to your quality of life. Okay? Pay close attention to your quality of life. When these people are around you, are you stressed out? You're getting ready to evolve again. You're getting ready to shapeshift again. So from it below, I'm kind of a big deal. I'm an earth angel. I know this message will see you right when you're meant to see it. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, duh. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.